Hello, I'm Matt Cuff from thehouse.com, and this is a 2020 Lib Tech T Pro HP Pointy. This is basically the same version of the T Pro HP that you find in the 157 centimeters and smaller, except for the 161.5 sizes and above, and the wide versions have a different graphic and a more pointy style nose instead of a blunted off nose. That's basically it. But I wanted to walk you through the product anyway, because when these things land on the product pages, people might get a little confused, like, yo, that graphic and that shape don't look like it should. So here's a new board review and kind of talk through for you. This is a G. Rice's board. This is a very well-rounded all-mountain freestyle deck for intermediate to advanced level riders. Now, this lands within the top 3 all-mountain freestyle boards from Lib Tech for me. I absolutely love this board, but the bigger sizes could probably fall into like more aggressive all-mountain, big mountain style board categories. It's a true twin board though, which is kind of cool. It's a true twin centered stance. That means that you can ride it this way or this way, and it's gonna feel the exact same, which is cool. Now, T. Rice really enjoys having the C2 profile shape. When you look at Lib Tech's kind of spectrums of their profile shape, there's B and A, which is the most loose and surfy, and then there's C3, which is the most aggressive and powerful. C2 is like right in the middle. It's precise, it's floaty, and it's still a lot of fun. Now, overall, it will have a rocker kind of hybrid shape to it. There's rocker between the feet and then camber underneath each foot to the contact points. What that does is allows a lot of great pop in the tail or in the nose if you're riding switch or nollying, and a lot of great precision while you're on an edge. So it's a good combination of both. Most people who ride within like the Lib Tech lineup tend to really enjoy the C2 profile shape the most out of all the different shapes that they offer. The feel and flex rating, I'd say the 161.5 versions of the T Pro HP Pointies are gonna have about a 6 feel and flex rating, a little bit stiffer than average. I believe the regular, I don't want to say the regular version, but the 157 and below blunted off shapes have about a feel and flex of a 5. And I think generally because the boards tend to cater towards the riders who are a little bit bigger, they kind of beef these boards up just a little bit in the thickness of their wood cores. Now, inside is the horsepower construction. It's a little bit lighter, a little bit stronger than what you find in the original Power. It's 60% aspen, 40% polonium, making just quite a bit lighter, of course. And then there's that traditional triax fiberglass on top, which gives the board a little more energy, and then biax fiberglass on bottom, which of course makes it still pliable, even though it has a stiffer than average style flex rating. There's really no additional laminates to the deck, which is kind of cool. It has a birch internal sidewall, an ultra-high molecular weighted sidewall on the outside. These boards are built extra strong. Riders like T. Rice really push these decks to the limits, and they have to be able to take a beating, and that's why Lib Tech makes them kind of a little bit more stronger than what you'll know in most boards. Lib Tech has been doing great things for 30 years. This is actually a really long time, and they know what they're doing. They have zero waste in the manufacturing process, which is really cool, and they make everything in the US of A. So shout out to Lib Tech for doing that. And one cool thing about these decks is the bass. Not only does it look loud and scream, I'm awesome, but it actually rides really fast too. This is a sintered style base that absorbs lots of wax, has a decent amount of structure to it, and there's manda traction style edges. Serrated knife-like blade edges that really do grip on firm snow. I tend to ride in Minnesota the most when I go out, and having a board with manda traction edges is basically a night and day difference between just a traditional kind of like side cut radius. If you really need good grip on firm snow, hard pack, and ice, you can't go wrong with manda traction. And of course, this board has it. This again is the 2020 Lib Tech T Pro HP Pointy 161.5 and above style boards. New graphic, different style nose and tail shape, and still a hell of a lot of fun. Make sure to check it out at thehouse.com by selecting the link below in the description right now. Otherwise, leave a comment or a question. Let me know what you think of the deck. Subscribe to the channel there. Check out more vids there. And hopefully I'll see you guys around. Peace.